Hello everyone, welcome back to the Arena Productions, and in this video we're diving into the highly anticipated Season 2 premiere of HBO Max's House of the Dragon titled A Son for a Son. This episode is packed with tension, drama, and of course, those classic Game of Thrones twists that leave us on the edge of our seats. In this video, I'll be recapping the key plot points and sharing my thoughts on the episode. So let's get started. So the episode kicks off in the far north, where we catch up with Prince Jacaerys Valerion. He's been busy securing alliances for his mother, Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen. We see him at Winterfell dealing with Cregan Stark. This moment serves as a stark reminder that winter is indeed coming, and it sets a foreboding tone for the challenges ahead for Rhaenyra and her allies. So, back in King's Landing, the political landscape is as treacherous as ever. We find Queen Alicent and Sir Criston Cole in a compromising position, hinting at a deepening of their already complex relationship. Their interaction is cut short as they're summoned to a war council meeting led by the newly crowned King Aegon II. This meeting reveals the deep divisions among the Greens. Aegon and his brother Aemond have very different ideas on how to handle the brewing conflict with Rhaenyra's faction. Aegon's immature handling of his role, even treating the council as a casual family gathering, contrasts sharply with the more calculated approaches favored by his mother Alicent and his grandfather Otto Hightower. So, a significant part of the episode focuses on the blockade Rhaenyra has set up, effectively cutting off King's Landing from crucial seaboard supplies. This move forces the Greens to reconsider their strategies. Aegon's reckless suggestions about using dragons are countered by Alicent and Otto's calls for patience and diplomacy, highlighting the internal strife within their ranks. On the other side, the Blacks are dealing with their own losses. We see Rhaenyra grappling with the devastating news of her son Lucerys' death. Her husband, Prince Daemon, is driven by a desire for revenge and even contemplates taking on Vhagar, the massive dragon responsible for his stepson's death. However, Princess Rhaenys, ever the voice of reason, advises against such rash actions, reminding Daemon of the bigger picture. So the tension escalates when we learn about the dark plan hatched by Daemon. He hires assassins to infiltrate the Red Keep and exact revenge. This brutal act culminates in a heart-wrenching scene where Helaena, Aegon's sister-wife, is forced to choose between her children, resulting in the death of her son, Jaehaerys. The episode ends on a chilling note with Helaena delivering the devastating news to her mother, Alicent, while gripping her surviving child. So, let's now go into my thoughts on this premiere. A Son for a Son, it's a masterful blend of intricate politics, character-driven drama, and the dark, gritty action we've come to expect from the world of Westeros. Firstly, the episode does an excellent job of reacquainting us with the key players and their motivations. The choice to start with Jacaerys in the north was brilliant, as it ties the events of House of the Dragon more closely with the broader lore of Game of Thrones. It also serves to remind us of the ever-present threat of winter and the long-term stakes involved in the power struggle for the Iron Throne. The dynamics within the Green faction were particularly fascinating to watch. King Aegon II's incompetence and the way he is manipulated by his more strategic family members set up a complex web of intrigue. Alicent's struggle to maintain control and navigate her illicit relationship with Criston adds layers to her character, showing us the burdens of power and the cost of ambition. On the Black side, the episode effectively conveys the depth of Rhaenyra's grief and the weight of her responsibilities as queen. Daemon's reaction to Lucerys' death and his subsequent actions underscore his ruthlessness and his unwavering loyalty to his family. So Rhaenys' wisdom and restraint contrast beautifully with Daemon's hot-headedness, providing a counterbalance that highlights the different ways these characters cope with loss and conflict. And the assassination plot against Aemond was both shocking and heartbreaking. The way it was executed, forcing Helaena to make an impossible choice, was a gut-wrenching reminder of the brutal world these characters inhabit. The sound design in that final scene where we hear the horrifying act rather than see it was particularly effective in conveying the horror and tragedy of the moment. So overall, A Son for a Son sets a high bar for the rest of the season. It reestablishes the stakes, deepens our understanding of the characters, and propels the narrative forward in a way that promises even more drama and intrigue to come. So I'm eagerly looking forward to seeing how these character storylines unfold, what new alliances and betrayals await us in the episodes ahead. So that's going to do it for my recap and review of House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 1. And let us know in the comments, what did you think of the episode? And, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell for when we drop another recap and review of House of the Dragon, as well as all of our other content here on the Arena Productions. So thanks for watching, and until next time, take care, and we're looking forward to the next episode. Peace out.